In this video, we go over 3 new sets of Dragon Balls, new bosses, an entire space rework, and so much more. So if you enjoy, please go down below and support myself, DMZ Ragnarok, and the entire team behind it in the description below. Also leave a like and a subscribe. But with that, please enjoy the rest of the video. And hello everyone, my name is Kid Scythe, King J, whatever you'd like to call me, and welcome back to back to DMZ Ragnarok. Now, you may be wondering, Scythe, what is DMZ Ragnarok? Well, it's basically the add-on that I showed off last time, like my last video. It's renamed, you know, I think they're still workshopping stuff. It may not be the official name, that like the everlasting, but right now, the add-on as a whole is DMZ Ragnarok. Everything else is just kind of utilities, like creating your own forms and stuff. That's all utility stuff, and I know you guys really want a tutorial for that, but for this video, there's a new update. There's new Dragon Balls, there's new planets. The planet system has been totally revamped. Like, it looks awesome, man. As you can see over there in the corner with the pink hair, we have the creator of said mod, SHURUI.
Yo,
He's here to show off everything that's new and everything's going on, and he's here to, you know, explain things that I guess maybe I don't know. And yeah, we have a bunch of stuff to show you today. Like, this mod it's so much better than last time. Everything I showed you before, everything that you ever saw, throw it out the window. It's ass now. Everything is so much better, and you guys are gonna love it. But first, we're gonna go over the corrupted Dragon Balls. And SHURUI, would you like to explain how they work?
for sure. So in GT, right? They have the Black Star, they have the normal ones, but they also have the ones that the Shadow Dragons have, and the ones that are in their foreheads, the one that Omega Shenron eats to become stronger. Well, we have those too. And after you use the normal Dragon Balls, like these ones, a certain amount, I know, super cool, transparent textures and everything, the corrupted Dragon Balls will spawn, and they do a little cool event.
Basically, when you summon the regular Dragon Balls a certain amount of times, or too many times, the Dragon Balls get corrupted, and the Dragon Balls turn blue and they crack and all that, and the dragon doesn't fuck with you anymore. It causes a whole raid event where other Shadow Dragons spawn and all that, but we're not showing all that off today. We're just showing off all the new Dragon Balls, and honestly, I'm not showing it off because I didn't configure all of the dragons to summon, and I got kind of lazy. But that's not the point. That's not the point. We're just gonna go over what happens when you summon the Dragon Balls too much, and what the dragon looks like, and what the Dragon Balls look like when they are corrupted. So, did you want to do the honors, my friend?
So I'll summon Shenron. I'll make myself a little selfish wish, piss off the dragons a little bit. Once you do that, the normal Dragon Balls will be replaced with these ones. I know, they look sick.
Bro, these are so tough.
Oh, for sure, bro. They look so cool. You could do the honors on this one, bro.
All right, bet. Also, I want to clarify, this mod also got, this add-on got a whole bunch of new texture revamps as well. So before I even, you know, show off what this dragon looks like, if you press V and you go into your settings thing that's like always there, you can change the look of the Dragon Balls. So like, if you wanted them to be circular, you know, which looks awesome, like this right here, if you wanted them to be circular and look like they're actually from the Dragon Ball show, you can. I kind of like the regular block look, but that's just me. You know, you might like the other look better. You can also change the HUD if you want. That's also different, but that's nor here nor there. Okay, we're gonna summon this dragon and see what he looks like. Come forth, evil Shenron.
I was born from all the evil desires poured into the Dragon Balls. All that negative energy gave me life. Behold the power of the Shadow Dragons.
So he has like custom lines and everything. He has a custom look to him. And as you can see in the corner, that you get some text. For one, I earned the new Shadow Dragon race, okay? It's a sub race that you get when you collect all of the Shadow Dragon Balls, or the corrupted Dragon Balls, and you summon the evil Shenron. Obviously, with this new race also comes, you know, the 7 raid bosses, but we're not showing that off right now. But as you can see under it, you know, it says the corruption you unleash now answers to you. Reset your character to walk its path. So tough. And under that, it says the Dragon Balls have been defiled. Pure malice takes form. The malice took form but found nowhere to manifest. No Shadow Dragons arenas are configured. Now, the sub race for the Shadow Dragon race, and like the sub races for it, you can unlock all those transformations and all that cool stuff by going and fighting all those other Shadow Dragons. You might even, you know, find a cool little Easter egg of like maybe becoming Omega Shenron if you do specific stuff. You never know. So when this add-on comes out, I just heed with you. you know, just go play it yourself. You know what I mean? Go find all these cool secrets and, you know, all these sub races and new races. Like, it's all within the mod, and I'm not gonna show everything off just because I don't want to spoil it. But there's also smaller Dragon Balls, as you can see in the corner. They're the cerulean ones. I don't know if you know what the cerulean planet is. It's currently a manga thing, but these little 2 Dragon Balls here are from a whole nother planet that currently isn't added but will be added. But yeah, these are here too. It's awesome, bro. You want to summon it? You want to do the honors?
I got you.
That was a quick right click, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It doesn't have a custom texture yet, but it will soon. You know, him and his team will get all that together when they can. Anything else you want to talk about with the Dragon Balls before we move on to the space stuff?
I think we should save it just a little bit for later. We got some cool stuff to show off.
Okay, bet. Now we're gonna head into space and show you all the super cool space stuff and also the other space Dragon Balls. I know you're thinking, oh my god, super Dragon Balls. Not yet. There's even more cooler Dragon Balls to show off before we even get to the. All right. I'm just gonna go up to space. All right, let's lock in. And here we are. We're out in space again, and look at all the new cool looking textures and the way everything's moving, all the extra stars in space. Like, if you look at the other like actual gas planets and stars, they have like fire coming out of them, insinuating that they're stars now. The moon is textured, and if we get up close to it. Oh, are you blowing it up?
My bad, dog. I didn't want nobody going grade ape or nothing. My bad.
That was so completely that shit is gone now.
It's gone. I'm sorry.
It didn't even make any asteroids. You just blew that shit up for no reason. Anyway, as you can see, everything has been updated. It looks so much better now. It's so damn cool. There's also a new planet that's been added. If you can, you know, see it over there in the distance, that is planet Vegeta. It's all over there. We'll get to it in a second. But I would like to say that there are new indicators to know which planets are what, to separate them from regular custom planets or, you know, stars, to the main planets like Namek, Kai, Vegeta. As you can see, around these planets, there's actual air, atmosphere, and clouds. That's only for the main planets. But there's also moons that show up only around the main planets. There would be a moon on Earth, but somebody got, you know, excited and wanted to take that away. So, as you can see in the distance, over at Namek and over at Planet Vegeta, there are moons. They spawn really freaking close, actually. Like, those are like right there. I guess we'll take a quick hitchhike over to Planet Vegeta and show you all the cool stuff over there. And here we are at Planet Vegeta. Along with the new planets also come a new claiming system. I just want to go over this quick before we enter the planet. As you can see, when you hover over either a moon or a planet, you see a little you know, icon over at the top right of your screen that lets you know what you're looking at, the environment of it, its strength, toughness, the recommended power you needed to either, you know, take over or control or blow up the planet, and its defenders and guild. So the guild is how you would claim a planet. I'm sure you will show that off in a second on how you can do all that. Defenders would be either you or whoever you assign to, you know, guard your planet while you're not. You flew so fast into the planet on my screen, bro. That was crazy. There's also a new mini game and like effect to destroying planets and stuff. I'm assuming that little glitch is you like taking over the planet right now. Are you trying to claim it?
I'm just gonna go ahead and kill all the little guys here.
Okay, bet.
And the way that I did the surface generation, it'll generate it in rings, right? So it doesn't generate it all at once, which definitely helps with performance, but obviously it isn't perfect. Okay, now it says surface is ready. I'm gonna go ahead and kill these NPCs.
Oh yeah. I see the change. It says defenders. Oh, 5 frost demons. I'm assuming that's our Kojin race.
Is it saying that there's any other defenders? Yeah, there's one. I see it.
Yeah, there's 3. There's 2 more.
Yeah. So for frost demons, it'll also spawn like Frieza soldiers and stuff.
Oh, tough.
And if I press guild, planet, claim planet, there we go. I got it.
Oh, you claimed the planet?
Yeah.
Oh, yo, that battle power increase is crazy. I guess because you're maxed out. It's the battle power is 2 billion. Okay, owned by Saiyan. Members is 1. Well, that's what he named the guild, by the way. You need to like name your guilds and stuff before you claim planets and all that. He named it Saiyan. There's only 1 member, him obviously. The toughness is 32,000 and the surface is 400 blocks across, which is cool. So Shiryu changed. He changed the way, you know, you can destroy planets now. You could do it with beam attacks, but I'm gonna show off the ball attack, and the way that it's the way planets are destroyed. There's actually a little mini game that pops up, and it's so much different. So we're gonna try that right now. Oh, there it is. Oh, I was overpowered by the planet. Okay, all right, hold on. Let me get closer. Okay, the planet defended itself and all that, but I won. Yes. So basically, you just have to do a little mini game. Like when you clash key attacks with other players, it's basically kind of the same mini game. You just have to, you know, win, and then the planet goes kapow. If you're even like weaker, if you're weaker than the planet, yeah, there's like almost no chance that you're winning. Because even if you're stronger than the planet, there's like you still might lose regardless. So you should make sure whenever you get a chance to test this mod out that you're not, you know, a super duper weakling compared to the person that owns the planet or whatever, you know, things are guarding it. Because if you don't compare, you're not blowing that bitch up.
No shot.
Yeah. So now we're gonna explore Planet Vegeta and show off that coolness. Okay. At the moment, there aren't any Saiyans. There's only Cybermen and like some structures, but it's still cool. It's still cool to have a whole planet dedicated to that race. I have no idea where the structures were. I'm not gonna lie.
I believe I should be able to TP to it. Also, speaking of Cybermen, I just want to show y'all a little something real quick. If we take some rocky dirt, which we have here, right? I got this little seed. This seed, if you plant it, that'll eventually turn into a Cyberman, and
that's
it'll
so
follow
tough.
you around.
It's like it's your personal Cyberman?
Yeah, like a dog. So it has just the same logic as a wolf, but it fights like a Cyberman from the DMZ mod. And if you charge near it, you see it's absorbing ki from me to increase the speed at which it'll grow. Still takes a while, but I just figured I'd show that off a little bit too.
Does it also like take the strength that you have if you charge next to it, or just the growth?
So there are multiple tiers, because obviously there's multiple different Cybermen, and each one will have its own seed eventually. Right now there's only the green one, but we're working on that.
That's actually so tough. That's so cool, bro. That's awesome. I wish you, bro. That's a surprise, bro. You did not tell me about that when we started recording, bro. That's so lit. Anyway, here we are at a barren, you know, Saiyan outpost, or like Saiyan crib. This is basically like the hood of the Saiyan area. You know, it's not anything royal like where Vegeta or King Vegeta would live. This is basically where Bardock and Gene would live, basically with Raditz and Goku. Like this is like the poor stables of the Saiyan race. But it's still here. It's still really cool. There's also loot, not any good loot, because again, poor. There are some chests and some targeting things if you wanted to take them with you. It's a pretty cool area just in general, even though it's not like super royal. I'm assuming those like cool castles will get added like way later or something, like if they decide to do that. This is all for now. There's also a little hut for the Cybermen, like Cyberman huts. I'm pretty sure if you can find one, bro. I don't know where.
Absolutely. Let me search for one of their little houses real quick. There we go. I'm at one. I found one.
Nice. Okay. Here we are. Here's the Cybermen huts. Again, it's a boatload of nothing. Like it's a nothing burger. Like there's nothing really all that cool here, but it exists. You know, maybe you'll find some Cybermen inside, or you know, if Shiryu decides, he'll put like, I don't know, a cool Easter egg or something in here. If you like, you know, take the time out to actually look inside of them. Like I don't know. And that's really all Planet Vegeta has to offer. But it's time to get to the new Dragon Ball stuff. And again, no, not the Super Dragon Balls. Okay, we're gonna go over the Black Star Dragon Balls. All right, and as you know, this is a GT thing. I know with the Black Star Dragon Balls, you know, the Dragon Balls spread out into the galaxy and whatnot. And how you find the Black Star Dragon Balls and not the because it's not like the corrupted ones at all. They're not on Earth or any known planet. They're normally on a bunch of different custom planets or planets around the galaxy, right? So basically you make a Black Star radar, right? He made one for me, thank you. And then you go out into space. As you can see on the radar changes completely. It looks so much different. It's so much cooler now. But as you can see, it tells me the distance of the closest Black Star Dragon Ball. You can't use them on any main planet, or at least you can't use them on Earth. You have to find a planet, one of the custom ones, and summon the Dragon Balls or summon the Black Star Dragon on that planet. Now, if we were to go to...
I'm at one.
Oh, you're at one? Okay.
Yo, I found it. I'm just quick. I'm like, they call me Whis for a reason.
Who calls you that? Are we like...
Nobody. My mom.
Your mother calls you that? Whoa! This is a nether planet. Whoa!
If you blow it up, it'll spawn ancient debris in the asteroids.
That's so cool. Okay. Anyway, off topic. So you can't summon the Black Star Dragon or the Red Dragon on any planet but like custom ones. And why is because any planet that you summon the Black Star Dragon on, that planet will now be doomed to explode within 7 IRL days. That's configurable. You can probably change it to like 3 or 2 or whatever the heck you want. But your planet's now super doomed. Like, you can still make wishes. You can make any wish you want, but the Dragon Balls are corrupted, or they're broke, or not corrupted, they're just broken and defiled. So they're not gonna do, they're not the nice Dragon Balls that you're used to. So Shiryu, if you want to, you know, place them down really quick so we can show off the dragon.
Bop, bop, bop. And they're all cracked and stuff on the texture, which is beautiful.
Bro, that's so damn sick, bro. Yeah, the Dragon Balls are all cracked and destroyed, like, and I love the way that they glow when they're see-through. That's like my favorite part.
Yes.
Also, the stars on the inside are black because that's how they are in the anime, which is super cool. All right, but go ahead, bro. Summon the dragon.
Bam.
Okay, and as you can see in the chat below, it says the Black Star Dragon was summoned on Takula. If all 7 Black Stars are not gathered within 1 week, the planet will be destroyed. And the texture on this one is different. It's mostly just a recolor, but it still looks freaking awesome. Like, this dragon looks amazing. Oh, he gone. He's gone. He didn't like
He
me.
gone.
He didn't fuck with me, bruh. But yeah, that dragon is different too. And that is a server message, by the way, to let everyone know basically that the planet will be destroyed if you summon a dragon on any planet in the universe, because you can't summon them on Earth or anything, and that planet will now be destroyed. I would suggest, you know, not summoning this on a planet that's yours, or maybe even summoning it on a planet that belongs to someone else. It probably will show up saying, oh, the Saiyan claimed planet will now blow up in 7 days if they can't find the Dragon Ball. That's a great way to fuck some people over if you're playing on a multiplayer server. Like, that'd probably be hilarious. Now we're gonna get to the Super Dragon Balls. I know you've been waiting for it. I know you're curling your toes, you know, cutting your fingernails, like biting on them, you know, balling your fists up. It's finally time, okay? And just like the Black Star Dragon, we have the Super Dragon Ball radar, and the texture looks damn near the same on the Black Star and the Super Dragon Ball radar. The new texture is the same. It still looks cool regardless, though. It's way better for space. But as you can see, the Dragon Balls are way farther away, okay? So, like, they spawn insanely far away because obviously they're Super Dragon Balls, and why would they spawn close by? That kind of defeats their purpose because they're like all powerful and whatnot. But Shiryu, if you can like teleport someone, like, that would be great, because I really do not want to fly that
I got
far. Okay, thank you, bro.
I am currently staring at one.
Oh, you're staring at a Super Dragon Ball? Tough. Okay, and here we are. As you can see, the Super Dragon Ball is all grayed out and basically just looks like a gray planet or like a rock, like a moon or anything, because it's just like how it did in the anime. Like, when they first showed up, you wouldn't have known that it was a Dragon Ball because it just looked like a big moon, and it stays grayed out until you get the Dragon Ball on the inside. So just like Shiryu just did, we're gonna enter the planet, or we're gonna enter the Dragon Ball. It also says it up top. It says, you know, Super Dragon Ball. Okay, when you enter on top of a Super Dragon Ball, when you land on it, you'll notice that there'll be an opponent here, one of the 7 gods of destruction. Now, this is the elephant one. I don't know what his name is, but they are insanely strong, okay? He has 1 million BP, 20,000 health. Like, he's one of them guys, okay? And there'll be one on every single Dragon Ball, like every single Super Dragon Ball. It'll be like a thing you'll have to go through. Like, I'm sorry, but you know, you kind of gotta go through trials and tribulations to get the strongest artifacts in the known universe. But okay, if we beat his ass a bit, if we kill him, and if we look around after beating his ass, it should be around here somewhere. There we go. There is the Super Dragon Ball within the middle of the planet, and it's the 5-star one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm lying. It's the 7-star one. I can't count. But yeah, basically what you would do is, obviously, you'd be in survival. You'd break it, you know. Right now, it doesn't drop. There's a little bit of a glitch where it doesn't drop where you break it, but that's okay. That'll all be fixed by the time you get the, oh my god, wow, it dropped. It was actually right there in front of me, and I had no idea. Oh my god. Now, we're going to show off the dragon. We had a little, you know, couple trials and tribulations the first time we tried to do this, and the Dragon Balls wouldn't spawn, but we're going to summon, are we going to summon the dragon on top of the Dragon Ball? Is that what we're doing?
I mean, it seems fitting.
Bro, I'm actually really excited. And they look so cool, too. Like, they're just massive Dragon Balls. No pause. Like, bro, these are what the Dragon Balls look like, or the Super Dragon Balls look like when they're all collected. Why are you under the Dragon Ball?
It's a little buggy right now, and you have to click the center block.
Okay. Well, all right. Go summon that boy, bro. Okay, and here we are. It's just a recolor of the regular dragon. But here's we go, the super dragon. And I think the wishes are all the same too. Are they not? Like, are they just the same?
They are. The model and wishes will be configurable in the future, and it will have an actual massive model. You'll want to spawn it in space.
Okay. That was basically the dragon and how you get it. It'll be way cooler in the future, we promise. But for right now, we're just gonna be, you know, the same images, but, you know, recolored. But I do want to mention, before we end this video, there's also something called the Dragon Ball sack. And you may be wondering, Scythe, why would I want to collect the dragon sack? We're already collecting his balls, so what would you put his balls in if you didn't have his sack? You know what I mean? Like, it's fitting, you know what I mean? It's also a way to stop people from hoarding Dragon Balls, okay? It's currently a config button. If you just, you know, go in your keybinds and look up Dragon Ball sack, you'll see that there's a button to open up the sack instead of just, you know, right-clicking. Because you have to, like, equip it, basically. You have to, like, put it in a curio slot. And then I have it to 5, so I'm going to press the button for it. And here we go. Here's the Dragon Ball sack. It's here where you would put a set of Dragon Balls. You can't have more than one set on your person, or you can't put it in a chest. So the only way to store the Dragon Balls on you without putting it in a chest is to put them in the Dragon Ball sack. You know, it's the only option you have. So, you know, pause worthy or not, you got to do what you got to do. Do I have this really on me, or did it go into my sack?
It automatically goes into your bag whenever one's equipped.
Oh, that's tough. Well, as you can see, only one Dragon Ball can be sought at a time. No hoarding Dragon Balls, meaning you can't pick up, if you already have a set of Dragon Balls or the start of a set of Dragon Balls, you cannot get any more, or at least you can't get a different set. You can collect as many as you want, you just can't have multiple sets at one time. That would be unfair. It wouldn't be fun if you could have all the sets of Dragon Balls. That could probably be like turned off in configs if you're playing single player or something. You'd want to have all of them, you know, for yourself, I guess. You know, it's not really, there's no harm, no foul in that sense. But on a server, it's you know, multiplayer friendly. It causes, you know, discourse and strife and all that, and, you know, it forces players to interact with each other and also figure out who has what Dragon Balls. Do you have anything you want to say just now?
The planet that we're standing on might have changed a little bit.
What do you mean? What, huh?
If we leave the planet, you think it...
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. I totally forgot about this. Hold on. As you can see, when you leave the Super Dragon Ball after, you know, collecting the, you know, the Dragon Ball from the inside and defeating the god, the whole planet turns into like a yellow big Dragon Ball. Like, bro, this is so lit. This is also an indicator, you know, if you're looking for the Super Dragon Balls, that this is how they would look if a Super Dragon Ball has been claimed. They also wouldn't show up on the radar. So as you can tell on the radar, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6 Dragon Balls on the radar because there's one set of each, obviously, and this one's been claimed. There's also a 15-minute timer if you don't have the Dragon Ball in a sack or on your person. If it's on like the ground or something for some reason, every 15 minutes the universe scans for the Super Dragon Balls, and it sets the Dragon Balls back into space and turns them back into planets if they're not on your person. So watch out for that. But yeah, look, super dragon, bro. That's so lit. That's so awesome, bro. You can't move it or anything. You can't like move it around, but it is a cool feature. It is a cool image just to look at and to see out in space, you know, not just the grayed out ball of, you know, super coolness, but also the star version. And you can also see the stars on the inside, which is tough, you know, so you know exactly which Dragon Ball number got taken. That's awesome, bro. Yeah, so that's the Super Dragon Balls and how cool they are. But we do have one more thing to show off. Not anything Dragon Ball related, but there is a new, you know, version of something that's been super updated. Why are you tweaking? Why the Dragon Ball are you good? All right, I'm just gonna teleport to Shuri. I don't know what the hell. And here we are at a black hole. Probably remember the last video, but the black holes look so different now. They look so cool. They actually are, like, instead of it being like a PNG like image of just it being in space and like this like thing, it's an actual like textured circular planet thing. It has like animations and like rings around it. Bro, you cooked enormously, bro. This is amazing. Like,
thank you.
I'm gonna tell Kiba how much like I'm impressed with you guys, bro. Like, whoever else is on your team, like, I'll make sure they heard my opinion too, bro. This is awesome. The black holes work the exact same like how they do like in the last video. It's just a look change. It's just like a texture change. Nothing else has changed much about how they work at all. You know, you'd still die if you ran through one. It looks so much cooler though. Oh my god.
It actually distorts and bends light and shit.
Yeah, I got pulled towards a planet planet because
Oh, you went too low. So now instead of taking you to the Earth, it just takes you to whatever planet was closest.
yeah, I remember that last time. That was I was thinking last video. I went
Yeah.
too low and I got sent right back to Earth, but instead it took me to just some random planet that was nearby. But ooh, this is an endstone planet. This is tough. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, you know, go subscribe, hit that like button, you know, and go look in the description right now, okay? His server will be in the description. The add-ons will be in the description, at least the version of them that's out for you to play with. His server and mine will be in the description. He also has a server running all these mods right now, like a Minecraft server you can go play in, you know, besides his Discord. Like, it's called DMZ Ragnarok, you know, the name of the add-on. If you want to test out the new forms and all that without actually having, you know, to make them yourself, I guess, or if you want to see what the planet stuff is like, because the server is going to be updated very, very soon. That'll be the first thing updated before, you know, the mod itself. So make sure you know when it's out so you can go play with it yourself and play with people, because the server is currently open right now for you to go play. So like, go do it. I don't know if a space is open. Is space open on your server? Or
It will be soon.
so space will be open on her server, but his server is currently open for you to go play with mad other people. So, you know, go to his shit and go to mine, you know, so you know what's happening when it's happening. All right, go to our stuff. And also, we're going to be posting announcements probably when it's going to be coming out. I might not post an announcement on here. Maybe I will. Normally, it's like in my server. So, you know, go in there too if you want to know when like a new update is coming out. Also for teasers on new stuff that's going to be coming out with the mod. So, you know, like what's going to be coming up next or what I might be reviewing next. But that is all. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. You know, I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you are, whatever you're doing. You know, I love y'all. You have anything else to say, Shiryu? Anything on your mind?
Peep the Discord and download my mods, or I'm gonna let this blaster sing, if you feel me.
Let the blaster sing is a crazy statement, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. He's threatening you. Just go do it. Just go. Like, don't even you know, put yourself in that predicament. You know, just go to the server right now and go download the mod. But anyway, I'll catch y'all later. Have a great one. Peace.